Hi. Now this is always one of those spooky things. I'm never quite sure if people can hear me. This is really bad. Let's put that down there. Oh, and I look slightly tired. Okay, so let's see if anybody can hear me. So the first thing to do is to find me. I'm never very good at this. One day I'll get better. I will, I promise. Right. Let me see if I am there. I am. Okay, I think. Oh, and there's someone there. It's probably me. It's probably me having logged on, but if anyone's there, it would be lovely to know who you are. Right, okay, so yes, I am live. I'm just going to mute myself down here. There we go. Hello, Jessica. Thank you for joining me. I thought I'd just give you all a little update on how I felt on stage went yesterday. Let's start with, it was fantastic. There is very little I can actually tell you because we have a spoiler policy. But I'm going to share what I can share. So I went to the local event in Solihull, which actually is not that far away from me, so almost is local. It's only about an hour and a half up the motorway, so it was great. And actually we had a team day on Friday, or team event on Friday afternoon, which was lovely, although I had a slightly odd afternoon. Because, and I'm now not able to speak, now allowed to tell everyone that I was asked to present at OnStage, which was such an honour. When I was asked to consider presenting, I didn't hesitate and said yes, and then it felt a bit scary. But I have to say, everyone was so supportive and so wonderful that I needn't have worried. But it did mean that I had to do a rehearsal on the Friday afternoon, which meant that I had to dip in and out of the event that my team leader had very kindly organised. But thank you, Jessica. So yeah, and because I'd signed a confidentiality agreement, it was all a bit, where's Liz gone? My team leader did know. I managed to share with her without actually breaking the confidentiality agreement, just by saying I signed a confidentiality agreement. So that was fine. But it was a bit scary. I, in my old profession, have presented so many times that it's like falling off a log. But that's on really scary things, like bribery and corruption, and not on arty things, creative things like stamping. And when I presented in my old profession, I was the subject matter expert, and at OnStage I was in front of 450 people who are probably a lot better at crafting than I am. So that was a bit scary. But they were really lovely. I was first on, which was quite nice because it meant that I got that kind of out of the way, although I was first on after lunch, so it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon by the time I presented. But that's fine, but it was wonderful and I was really lucky. So what am I allowed to share with you? Not very much. I have hanging just up here my my ribbons from the day. So that was lovely. I was thrilled to have got both a sales level 1 and a recruiting level 1 award, for want of a better word. So that was great, and that was thanks to all of my lovely customers and my lovely team. So thank you all for supporting me. I've got lots of plans. I'm now working, I want to try and hit Silver Elite, which is the next level up in this Stamping Up year. That would just be amazing. I need more team, really. I need more team, but that's fine. So I'm going to be working on that. So anyway, what else can I share with you? At our team day, my lovely manager gave us all a new bone folder with a little charm with our initials on it. So that's lovely. So no more sharing my bone folder with anybody else. This is mine, and woe betide anybody who borrows it. And it's beautiful and shiny and new. So that's lovely. And we also got a little crafty bag with our team name on it, which I'm afraid is back to front for you, but hey, there we go. So that's that. And for presenting, I got a lovely thank you card from all the guys at Stamping Up. Oh, somebody else has joined. And a lovely note, which is signed by everybody, including Andrea from the Home Office, who was our amazing host. There was Andrea and Chad from the Home Office, and they were both amazing. And some other people from the Home Office over in Utah who come over to help with the event itself. But I've got a lovely note from them thanking me for doing my presentation and for saying how nice it was. So that was lovely. And our lovely demo support, Chris, who's even drawn a little picture of the Union flag. So that was lovely. So what more can I share with you? Those of us who attended OnStage are allowed to place a pre-order on a selected range of items. So we've got until Tuesday, yes, Tuesday, to do that. So I'm going to be doing that. Let's think, oh, any minute now. I've just got to decide what to buy. So yes, we got to see the spring summer catalogue. I'm not going to be trying to be too overexcited about that because we've still got a lot of autumn winter to get through. We've still got the annual catalogue, but there are some. You are going to like the spring summer catalogue. It's stunning. So there's that. Oh, I had team member there. One of my lovely team was there. It was her first event, for her first onstage event, and I think she was just knocked over by just what happens. She did at one point say to me, when did I become an American? Because it is one of those events where you just can't help but being overly excited. So, oh, we've got more people joining. It'd be lovely to know who's joining. So yeah, I have to say, if you've ever thought about being a Stamping Up demonstrator and getting your crafty products at a discount, this is one of the events that frankly makes it all worthwhile. And I've come away with, I kid you not, 5 stamp sets, an ink pad, a reel of ribbon, and more memories than other things. A beautiful limited edition mug. Hi Lynn, thank you. Beautiful limited edition mug, a stunning bag, and I'll do later in the week when spoiler alerts are lifted and I'm not worried about reaching them. I'll do a proper show and tell. But beautiful notebooks, some lovely pens. I mean, we have been so well looked after from the moment we arrive to the moment we leave. We are treated, notebook and pens, yes, we are treated like royalty. I mean, there is nothing that they can do that they wouldn't do to make our experience better. And yes, we have to pay to go to the event, but I can guarantee that I have walked away with more product than the cost of the event. So yeah, it's actually a win-win. You have a stunning day and you come away with some amazing stuff. So yeah, it's just, so if you're hesitating, if you're on the edge of the cliff, just go for it. And it's always the best deal in the catalogue anyway to join and get the starter kit, because you get over £30 in free product, and then you get a discount. Anyway, that's waffle. So later in the week, it wasn't it, Lynn? It was just the most fantastic day. I have to say I am exhausted. I didn't actually open my catalogue until I got home. So yeah. Our next one is in April. Thank you, Lynn, for reminding me that. And we're going to be back in Telford, which I think is a bigger venue. It's certainly, I think they're going to be able to get more people in. It sold out in under a day. The UK event sold out in under a day. It's just so popular because it's just a fantastic event, and you can only get there if you're a demonstrator. So I think that's all I've got to say, other than I'm just on cloud nine. I've had a fantastic weekend. Signing up with Stamping Up was the best thing I have done in recent years, apart from marrying my husband, of course. But it was just a fantastic day. So I just wanted to share that because I'm just bowled over by it, and how fantastic everyone was, and how supportive of the presentation I did. I come across, I think, as quite a confident person, and it's actually a front. I'm not, and everyone was just lovely. I don't know what more I can say. So, as I'm about to burst into tears, I think that's probably the moment to go. But thank you all, and I will be back with more stuff later in the week, I hope. Thanks a lot. Bye.